what she indicated to me.
Anyways, can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with balance.
Ma'am, you want to know what? Don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood? You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come on.
Oh, don't give me that look.
Cedric Simpson.
Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom.
An entitled woman marched into court with an attitude that filled the entire room. She's not just a little behind on rent. She owes more than $4,000. But instead of showing up apologetic or ready to work something out, she walks in defiant, chin high, clearly prepared for a fight. Maybe she's overwhelmed and stressed, or maybe accountability was never part of the lesson plan. Either way, she's coming in heated. And somehow, she thought it was a good idea to bring her child along to witness the showdown with the judge. Not exactly the example most parents hope to set. When you're already in a tough position, respect usually helps. Today, that memo didn't land. What do you think? Learned behavior, or just a really bad day? Let's get into it.
Good afternoon, Your Honor. David Fantier on behalf of the plaintiff.
Your name?
Here, Fleming.
All right. Where are we on this case?
Ms. Fleming has a balance of $4,298.39. She indicates that she mailed the rental assistance form to the court on Wednesday.
She mailed it on Wednesday?
Yeah, I didn't know. I couldn't really hear you, but I thought you said mail it in, so I mailed it in.
Well, it needs to
proof
be at
that
the court by
that I
Wednesday.
filled out an SIR with my tracking number and everything. I mean, an SER.
I don't have it. So.
Well, I sent it in.
Your Honor, I'll leave it up to the court what the court wants to do. I don't think
Yeah.
her balance is $4,298.39. She's been on rapid rehousing with SOS paying their portion. She's never made a payment to my client. And I reached out, and from what she has said, so I reached out to SOS to see if they were going to be able to help her with the balance. What she indicated to
Anyways,
me.
can I talk? They're not going to be able to help. They're not going to be able to help with balance.
Ma'am. Let him finish, and I will
He's
hear
rude. I don't like.
You want to know what?
Rude.
You don't try to overtalk me, because that will never happen.
That's fine.
Am I understood?
Yes.
You know what? I'm going to pass the matter. You go down, check your attitude, and then I'll call your case back up. Have a seat. Have a seat.
Man, you about to piss me off. Come on.
Keep back talking. You better take that out of here. Oh, don't give me that look. Lee, get her out of my courtroom. Get her out of my courtroom. Court to pass that matter. Court does call the case of YPF 16 LLC versus Nakia Turner.
Your Honor, I'll wait for it.
That just messes up my whole day. Everybody else is going to have a hard time with me now. You know, I was in a good mood, and then it's just going to take one person. It just takes one person that just messed up my whole attitude. You know? You know, people, if she don't act right, it's going to get bad. No, hey, I'm just telling you. I'm just giving fair warning.
Would you like your coffee, sir? So we can go get it for you right now.
No, I'm good.
Her current balance is $4,123.39. Court costs of $175 for a total of $4298.39. She's been in rapid rehousing where SOS has been paying her portion and she's supposed to pay the rest. She has never made a payment. I reached out to SOS. They tried to reach out to her, and it's my understanding that the rapid rehousing ends at the end of July. So in August, she's going to be responsible for the whole thing herself. She hasn't filed a rental assistance form. I don't think it's a tribal issue. In fact, we would ask the court for a judgment.
All right, ma'am, what did you wish to say?
Anyway, like I was saying, SOS was paying my rent for 3 months without me having to pay anything. Like I told Ms. Terry through SOS that I ended up losing my job. And I wasn't able to pay nothing at the moment. And I'm just now getting a job. And I wasn't able to pay nothing until today. But Yeah, and I sent in my SER through the mail. I didn't know I had to come and actually bring it in. I don't have a car, so anytime I go anywhere, I have to get on a bus with my children. So I don't know if you're able to, if they bring the mail to y'all, but I definitely sent the SER to this courtroom with the judge with your name on it, Cedric Simpson.
Did
But SOS doesn't stop. She said that I already filled the paperwork out yesterday when she came. They pay August, but after August, I won't be getting no more help from SOS. But I reached out to Hawk. They're able to help, and I did do an SCR with my caseworker, and I have an appointment with my caseworker on Monday for help, so I can get help with my rent. And I'm able to pay altogether $900 today, but that's all I can afford.
Well, if we get to August 1st, then August rent is going to kick in, which means you're not going to be able
No, August rent is paid by her.
I'm pretty sure she just set a record for most interruptions in a single hearing. You can actually see the shift on Judge Simpson's face, that brief pause, the slow breath, the exact moment he realizes she's crossed the line yet again. And the craziest part? She doesn't seem to notice at all. IT takes a special kind of boldness to stop paying rent for months, rack up thousands in debt, then walk into court acting like the judge is the problem. Telling him he's pissing you off while you're standing in front of him is definitely not a winning strategy. At that point, it's not even just about the eviction anymore. It's about the mindset that the rules somehow don't apply to you. Look, life gets hard. Everyone understands that. But bringing that kind of energy into a courtroom only makes things worse. If you're already fighting to keep a roof over your head, this probably isn't a moment to risk turning it into a contempt issue too. Judge Simpson easily could have locked her up for that outburst, and it would have been justified.
I'm sorry.
The patience he's showing here is honestly impressive.
What else did you want to say?
Let's jump back
That's all I had to say.
and see if she keeps digging herself
paid.
deeper.
August month is already paid. That's why she came over yesterday and I filled out the paperwork. So August month to be paid. After August, September, I won't be getting no help after August, is what I'm telling you.
If SOS pays in August what they paid in July, it would be $650 on a $1,300 apartment, which would mean she'd be responsible for the other $650.
That's not true.
But even without, let's assume that for the sake of argument that SOS is going to pay the whole thing, she still has a $4,200 balance, and I don't think there's any way that's going to be paid. And she hasn't filed the form, even though the previous person heard you just fine last week when you said we get it here within 5 days. It wasn't here within 5 days. We'd ask for a judgment today.
I did turn it in within 5 days. You said turn it in Wednesday, which I did turn it in Wednesday. And who is he to say that I won't have all of it paid? Like, you don't know that. I didn't know I can get as much help as I did until I reached out to all these companies. And I was unemployed for a while, which I just got a job. I just started working 3 weeks ago. So this is my first check. You have to wait 2 weeks in a hole to even get your first check.
Your Honor, I'm willing to extend the judgment, normally be the 28th. If we were to extend the judgment to August 4th.
There's no tribal issue for this court in regard to this case. I'll grant a judgment court possession with the redemption amount of the $4,298.39 with the writ to issue August 4th, 2025. Thank you.
Can you tell me exactly what does that mean? So
I just issued a judgment, the 429839 will need to be paid on or before August 4th of 2025. I've done it that way because if I grant an adjournment in this case, quite frankly, whatever the dispute is with the August rent would be added on to this figure, which I was trying to say earlier.
Yeah.
So it's a benefit that if you can find the funds to get this paid, you only have to pay this amount. Does not include anything for August.
Okay.
Right. So you have to the 4th to get it paid.
Yeah, but last thing I got to say is that when I talked to my SOS worker, Ms. Terry, our agreement was for her to pay the full amount because she know I'm not going to be able to pay the full amount. The money that I have now is going to be towards to the money I already owe. So August is already going to be paid. Like the full amount is going to be paid, so I won't have to worry about August.
Maybe you're not hearing me.
I'm hearing what you said.
The judgment. I'm not dealing with August.
I know that. I'm just letting you know for sure that's going to be paid. That's all. But thank you. Have a nice one.
Thank you.
Woosah.
No, doesn't work.
Just don't understand the assignment.
Real Properties versus Jason Mitchell.
Joe Lloyd, Your Honor, I am going to be appearing on behalf of Mr. Mitchell.
See, now, let me just explain something. Everybody in the courtroom has now been saved because Mr. Lloyd is a calming influence on me. I just want you all to know that.
You've really got to give credit to Judge Simpson here. The way he maintains control in that courtroom is on another level. He's easily in my top 3 judges to watch because he never lets anyone drag him down into the chaos. And that's a skill most people simply don't have, especially when someone is coming at them with nothing but attitude. What makes it even more surprising is that he was genuinely trying to help her. That kind of restraint, not everyone has it. Honestly, if I were in that position, I don't know that I'd have stayed that composed. Part of me thinks I might have called her back up just to let her know that extension she wanted. Yeah, not happening. And realistically, it didn't seem like she planned to pay anyway. The entire hearing felt like a case study in entitlement. She was dismissive toward court staff, acted like everyone else's time meant nothing, and carried herself like she was the only person in the room who mattered. Some of that may come from how someone is raised and what they see growing up, but at the end of the day, there's still personal choice involved. Respect goes both ways, and she wasn't offering any. What do you think? Was it just stress boiling over, or is this her everyday personality? Thanks so much for watching. I truly appreciate the support. And don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps the channel grow.